Cooking oil subsidies removed. Black shirts want Lim Guan Eng out. Hi, I'm Natasha Hussain and this is Kapa News. Panic hit the Sultanah Aminah Hospital in Johor Bahru once again with fiery sparks at an operation theatre at 1:50 p.m. today, following a blaze that killed 6 people at the hospital yesterday. The incident occurred at the operation theatre at the hospital's emergency and trauma ward on the first floor when water from cleanup work made contact with a wire that was exposed from an open socket. Johor Bahru South OCPD Assistant Commissioner of Police Sulaiman Saleh said there were no patients and their families in the ward at the time of the incident, and the other patients were evacuated from the building as a precaution. He said the fire and rescue department had ascertained that the building is safe again, but the hospital staff and patients were moved to other places. Yesterday's fire broke out at the hospital's intensive care unit at 9 a.m. and it was extinguished at 1:30 p.m. 6 patients perished in the fire, while at least 3 medical workers were injured. Meanwhile, the condition of injured nurse Nurul Ain Zulkarnain has stabilized and she is warded in the ICU of the Sultan Ismail Hospital. Johor Health Department Director Dr. Rushaimi Merikan said the other 2 staff workers are also in healthy condition. Meanwhile, the police said the remains of the 6 victims had been claimed by their families. At a press conference outside the Dewan Rakyat, Health Minister Datuk Seri Dr. S. Subramaniam said the Prime Minister had agreed on the allocation of special funds to refurbish the Sultanah Aminah Hospital. He said an investigation commission or committee would be set up to look into the cause of the fire, as well as other fire preventive measures at all hospitals. He also said the ministry would also conduct a fire audit on all its facilities to ensure they meet safety standards to deal with the fire. The audit will start with facilities which are the oldest, such as those which are already 50 years old. Cooking oil will no longer be subsidized from November 1st, meaning the price will fluctuate according to the market rate. Only cooking oil sold in 1 kilogram bags will remain subsidized, with the price to stay at 2 ringgit 50 sen. Domestic Trade, Consumerism and Cooperatives Minister Datuk Seri Hamzah Zainuddin said, following a subsidy rationalisation exercise, the government would provide subsidies to the targeted group, which usually consumes the 1 kilogram cooking oil.
Jadi mereka yang selama ini beli banyak-banyak, konon-kononnya harga nak naik, padan muka dia. Saya nak beritahu pasal tak naik pun RM2.5. Rationalisation adalah sesuatu yang kita lakukan demi untuk kepentingan bersama.
He said the ministry is going after people who spread rumours of the price hike, and 3 had been arrested so far.
Semalam ada orang tanya dengan saya, Datuk ada tangkap ke tidak? Saya tak mahu umumkan sebab kalau saya umumkan semalam, saya takut semua buat keluar cepat-cepat. Lepas ni semua.
Minister in the Prime Minister's Department, Datuk Abdul Rahman Dahlan, has slammed Datuk Seri Ahmad Husni Hanazlah over his 1MDB-related questions in Parliament. On Monday, Ahmad Husni spoke up against 1MDB, questioning the need for the Sovereign Wealth Fund in the first place. Today, Abdul Rahman accused the Tambun MP and former Second Finance Minister of going back on his words.
Yang mana menteri yang dahulunya mengiyakan ataupun bersetuju dan membuat keputusan, akhirnya bila keluar daripada kabinet, beliau tidak bersetuju dengan tindakan beliau sendiri. Tindakan beliau sendiri di bawah jurisdiction beliau. Apa pun beliau katalah, tak ada informasi ke apa ke, but you are the minister in charge. You cannot run away from the responsibility. But that is okay, kita akan jawab seperti mana yang kita jawab sebelum ini. Malah kita boleh kembalikan balik jawapan itu berbentuk jawapan yang diberikan oleh beliau semasa dalam parlimen.
The Kota Belud MP added that Ahmad Husni had given many briefs to Cabinet on 1MDB that he had prepared himself, as the matter was under his purview before. He also warned that the Parliament Standing Order states that an individual cannot mislead the House.
When you change your mind about your political leniency, you know, the very least you must have is some dignity. Some dignity. If you lose that dignity, then everybody is worthless as a politician. So please, you know, don't shoot your own foot.
Meanwhile, Ketere MP and UMNO Information Chief Tan Sri Anwar Musa said what Ahmad Husni raised about 1MDB was a fair comment, as the questions he asked were based on concerns brought up by assumptions. Anwar said Ahmad Husni only wanted to know what the government would do if those assumptions came true. He said he believes that the authorities would have no issues with clarifying the matter raised by the former cabinet minister. Now, Philippine police recently captured a Malaysian terrorist in Quezon City for allegedly plotting bomb attacks in Metro Manila. Our Inspector General of Police, Tan Sri Khalid Abu Bakar, confirmed that the man is from Kelantan.
Itu saja yang kita tahu setakat ini, yang kita tidak tahu pula di bawah military watch or something like that. No.
But was he caught with explosives? Because
no,
the report said
that was declaimed by the Philippines. But apa yang kita tahu, this Malaysian ni memang seorang supporter kepada pejuang Islam di selatan Filipina.
Philippine Daily Inquirer reported that the Malaysian named Muhammad Amin was arrested at a house together with the house owner and another person on October 8th. The police recovered fragmentation grenades, ammunition, and a blueprint of a condo mall in Quezon City, which supported their belief about Amin's plot to stage bomb attacks in Metro Manila. The black shirts were out in full force. The UMNO youth members, who labelled themselves such, staged a protest outside Komta this afternoon, calling for the Penang Chief Minister to resign over his corruption charges in the Penang court. The protesters walked from Menara UMNO to Jalan McAllister to Komta, where Chief Minister Lim Guan Eng's office is. Penang UMNO Youth Chief Rafiza Abdurrahim said Lim had to step down from office because he was charged with bribery, which involves the purchase of his bungalow from a businesswoman at below market price. In other news, the office of PKR's Kuantan MP Fuzia Saleh was splashed with red paint late last night. CCTV footage showed two people on a motorbike stopping in front of her office along Jalan Beserah in Kuantan. Fuzia said one of them carried a container and splashed paint on the front floor of her office before fleeing soon after that. She said the incident might be related to the Pahang leg of the Bersih 5 convoy in Rompin recently, as her office was used by convoy organizers. In Penang, the Georgetown High Court sentenced hairdresser Sangeeta Sharma Brahmachari Mayum to death for trafficking 1.6 kilograms of methamphetamine on October 7th in 2013 at the Penang International Airport. Judicial Commissioner Dato Azmi Arifin said 41-year-old Sangeeta from India had knowledge of the drugs in her luggage. She will be hanged at a date to be determined later. In Kuala Lumpur, Prime Minister Datuk Seri Najib Tun Razak said his administration would announce more details of Malaysia's first ever digital free trade zone that merges physical location and virtual space with the aim to promote innovation and creativity in internet technology. The Free Trade Zone initiative was highlighted in Budget 2017 that he tabled in Parliament on October 21st. Najib also said Malaysia is open to working together with China on the realm of digital economy as the potential is limitless. He opened the Malaysia-China Digital Economy Forum, organized by the Malaysia-China Business Council and Huawei. In world news, the Hillary Clinton camp has accused Donald Trump of playing with Americans' fear after the billionaire made this dramatic comment.
You'll end up with her plan. You'll end up in World War III with Syria. You're gonna end up, Steve. You're gonna end up in World War III over Syria if we listen to Hillary Clinton. She's incompetent.
Upon slamming Clinton's foreign policy plan, Trump said the U.S. should focus on defeating IS rather than convincing Syrian President Bashar al-Assad to stand down. Still on the U.S. elections, Justin Timberlake has been spared a brush with the law, with Tennessee officials saying he is not under probe after uploading a photo on Instagram casting an early ballot. It became illegal in 2005 to take pictures in polling stations in Tennessee. Takata Corp just can't seem to catch a break. Japan's Toyota Motor Corp announced a recall of over 5.8 million cars at home and abroad over potentially faulty Takata airbag inflators. The recall includes the Corolla and the Vitz subcompact hatchback model, which is marketed overseas as the Yaris. On a lighter note, in the run-up to Halloween, drag queens donned costumes early, dressing to impress in Washington, D.C. on Tuesday for the 30th annual high heel race. Thousands packed DuPont Circle to watch hundreds show off their extravagant outfits, aiming to celebrate the city's cross-dressers. British actor Hugh Laurie received the 2,593rd star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Already well known in the UK, Laurie has made a name for himself playing a doctor on US TV show House.
You may say that's a bold claim, but I just consider this. I have lost count of the number of times, the number of young people I've met who are either studying or practicing medicine because they saw House.
Laurie was joined at the ceremony by ex-comedy partner Stephen Fry. And with that, we bring Kapa News to a close. Thanks for watching and have an awesome night.